Well, hello and welcome to Montreux. We are back at the Palais d'Omnisport on the banks of Lake Geneva for the 34th edition of the Montreux Volley Masters. A wonderful fusion of experience and future talent on show here in the Swiss canton of the Vaud. 8 teams will be competing here for the 2019 title, and we start with the hosts, Switzerland. They're up against the 2018 bronze medalists, Turkey. They'll be taking part in Pool B. The other 2 teams from this pool, Thailand and Italy, and they'll be in action in our 3rd match today, the 2nd match of the day. Coming from Pool A, Japan and China, the 2 teams who aren't playing today, Poland and Germany. However, I can tell you that both of those 2 squads played a very intense practice match here just earlier on this afternoon. Both setting themselves up for their opening fixture of the tournament. Germany in action against China tomorrow, and Poland taking on Japan, as Pool A has 2 matches on Tuesday the 14th of May. We are here though on Monday the 13th. Switzerland, Turkey first, Japan, China second, Thailand against Italy, the 3rd match that we will be treated to here at the Palais d'Omnisport in Montreux. It has been a beautiful day outside, a little gusty alongside Lake Geneva, but nothing that's going to affect the players inside the Palais d'Omnisport here, and they certainly will be probably quite delighted to be away from that, what is not quite a gale, but certainly higher winds than one would expect at this time of year around Lake Geneva. Swirling gusts of wind billowing across the waves. So it's the 34th edition here of the Montreux Volley Masters. The 33 previous editions saw the first tournament held back in 1984. That was won by the Netherlands, and it's been held most years since. Not every year though, 1997 and 2012, those notable exceptions. Italy are the reigning champions, the most wins by any nation, Cuba, who have won 9 times here in Switzerland. Their most recent back in 2008. Brazil pretty close behind. They've had 7 wins here in Montreux. Their last victory in 2017. China with 6 saw their last victory come here in 2016. Russia and Italy both have 2 titles each, and that leaves Japan, Switzerland, Germany, the Netherlands, Turkey, France and the Czech Republic as the other victors in this tournament. The last 3 finals have all finished 3-0. And as the players start their serving warm-up, we take a look at Giovanni Guidetti, a man who perhaps would have normally expected to be on CEV Champions League duty this weekend. Grand final taking place. Vakofbank will not be there to defend their crown after going down in the semi-finals in the slightly revamped tournament shape that we see. For Switzerland, well, it has been for quite some time now a tournament that allows their players to just mix it up with some of the best in the world and to learn and to grow as a nation once again in the world of volleyball, because when they look who lines up opposite them, they realise that they've got quite a daunting task. Julie Lengweiler, Livia Zaug, Gabia Schotroff, Thijs de Prati, Madalena Mata, Méline Pierre, Maya Stock, Serena Brunner, Sarah Trosch, Genia Staffelbach, Lara Kunzler, the captain, Chiara Pettia, Olivier Wassner and Mathilde Engel, the squad that will represent Switzerland here. It has an average height of 1.81 m, maximum of 1.92. As you can see, the average age is very low, and their average selections for their nation down at just 34, which is in quite stark contrast to their opponents. Let's take a look at the Turkish squad for Montreux. Kansu Ozbey, Shema Erkan, Kubra Kaliskan Akman, Hande Baladin, Melina Ismailoglu, Ezgi Lilik, Gözde Yilmaz, Maria Boz, Yasmin Guveli, Jera Gunes, Azli Karac and Aylin Sarioglu, Fatma Yildirim and Ebra Karakurt. Average height of 187 in amongst that team. Their maximum, though, up at 198, so a considerable advantage in that department already over their opponents. As we take a look at Timo Lipner, the Swiss coach, a man who most certainly knows what this tournament is all about. And then we have some confirmation of the starting sixes. Players preparing to make their way out onto court, and a smattering of crowd have made their way in for the opening match of this tournament.
Ce match va opposer l'équipe de Suisse avec sa capitaine numéro 14, Laura Günzler, à l'équipe de Turquie avec sa capitaine, la numéro 13, Marianne Boz.
So the handshakes go on between the officials as they now make their way out onto our court. Jörg Kellenberger of Germany will be our first referee. And he's joined by Yuka Kitamura of Japan. So time now. Time for the starting sixes. Seyma Erkan, the first, come out onto court, and joined by Gözde Yilmaz and Ezgi Dilik as well. Yasmin Güveli, Asli Kalac, and then Fatma Yildirim. So a number of players there making their debuts. The libero will be Aylin Sarıoğlu. So Olivia Zaug, making her 28th appearance for Switzerland, leads the team out here with Gabi Schotroff, Madeleine Mata, and Méline Pierret, who will of course be the setter, Maya Stork, and the skipper Laura Kunzler. And they're joined by their starting libero, who's Thais De Prati. So we have our starting sixes, we have our starting lineups. Derkan Darioğlu, usually second in charge, is the man who has been given the opportunity to hold the reins on this one, even though Giovanni Guidetti is present to oversee. So, opening serve will come courtesy of Ezgi Dilik. Gets the top of the net and starts with an ace. And the dream beginning. Pushes this one just too deep, and it sails over the baseline. So one ace and then one fault on serve. So Switzerland with their opportunity now for Kunzler, 22-year-old skipper. Making her 74th appearance for her nation. Hers catches the net as well. Dilik sets, and opportunity to put the spike away is missed by Erkan. Snatching at her opportunity is somewhat there, and Swiss defence good across the net. Pushed in Sarioglu underneath it. This time the spike is good. Yilmaz with the kill. So looking for that side out, getting it at the second time of asking. That dig just stays underneath the roof. Sarioglu sets, and that just wide. And there is no video challenges that can be done here, so no way to take another look at that. Shotrov with the serve this time. That was trying to go through the middle, and the set wasn't good for Kalac. Switzerland open up a 2-point lead. They're scampering to get at that. Pressure on, good chance for Switzerland. Pierre sets. The block is great. Yildirim getting up. And Switzerland's opportunity there to open up a 5-2 lead, quelled by some excellent blocking from Turkey. Kalac. Pierre, flat set. Kill comes from Mata. Decent dig, and the reverse set. This one dug out, and Pierre sets well. Another huge block that just lands in.
Mesdames, Messieurs, un contre de l'équipe de Turquie. Bienvenue à toutes et à tous.
Yilmaz will now serve. Two big blocks so far from Turkey. Yilmaz's serve just long. Good judgment. Livia Zaug. Livia Zaug, good dipping serve. That one dug out by Yildirim. And Erkan with her first side out. Good dipping serve. Just up in its way, just trying to drop it over the defence. Pierre didn't quite get the set right, but Kunzler manages to get them out of trouble. Madalena Mata. Foul serve.
Et voilà, même le DJ s'est réveillé, tout va bien à Montreux.
That's a big serve, and it's an ace.
Service gagnant pour l'équipe de Turquie, c'est le moment de soutenir.
Livia Zaug tried ever so hard.
7 partout, vous le voyez.
Pierre. Kunzler. Too much power on that.
Et vous le voyez, vos encouragements sont payants. Une attaque diagonale. Et c'est le point pour l'équipe de Suisse. 8-7 désormais.
Not the best of digs. Half blocked. Little bump set this time. Pierre underneath that one. Block wide.
Et on enchaîne avec un block-out. 9-7.
And now an ace serve from Pierre.
Et 3 points de suite pour l'équipe de Suisse.
And Switzerland find themselves up 10-7 now. It starts to beg a few questions about exactly what's going to happen as far as timeouts are concerned. Better side out from Erkan. Deprati. Set across to that far side and the block goes wide. (11-8) to Switzerland. Back into the hands of their skipper, Laura Kunzler. Just too flat. Has to be helped on its way over by Kunzler. Couldn't do anything else. Gives the Turks a chance, but initial block, second of chance. Just forced through the block this time by Yildirim.
Et de nouveau cette année, nous sommes dans le... Avec l'absence de temps technique, on continue donc à jouer sur le score de 10-11.
Good dig. Pierre sets to his far side, just rolled in. Pierre sets again to that far side, and that's blocked wide. Livia Zaug doing everything asked of her. Switzerland just keeping that edge at the moment. No need to panic for Turkey quite yet, but don't want to find themselves under any more pressure. And serve from Shotorov goes long.
11-12. Où sont les supporters suisses dans le public, mesdames, messieurs? Et les supporters turcs?
Good dig again, perfect Pierre. And there's another chance for Turkey. Well dug out by Pierre. Kunzler could do little else, kept short and then punched away with some authority there by Guvelli. Foul serve from Kalic this time.
Allez, Montreux, il n'y a que les joueurs suisses remplaçants qui tapent des mains là.
Stock with a particularly poor serve and we're all square. And that is frustrating for Timo Lipner. Pierre one-handed. Sets it perfectly. Zaug again. Not too much power on it. Did all it needed to. Zaug pushed in deep. Sarıoğlu was underneath it, and excellent power coming through from Yildirim. -19-year-old Yildirim, but with already 54 appearances for her nation now. Sarıoğlu can set, and Erkan with the cut shot, and Turkey into the lead. Well, an attempt at a rather clever serve there from Fatma Yildirim, but the Fenerbahce player unable to make it, just drift over. So much experience playing for Fenerbahce. This, though, her first appearance in her national colours at full senior level, that is. Erkan hits off the block.
Et c'est la joueuse numéro 5, Seyma Erkan, qui trouve le point sur ce block-out, 16-15.
It's a little heavy on that. Excellent work at the net from Kalac. Turkey open up a 2-point lead for the first time in this opening set, and that is the reason that Timo Lipner decides to take his first timeout.
Allez, mesdames, messieurs, nous allons profiter de ce premier temps mort demandé par l'équipe de Suisse pour vous souhaiter la bienvenue ici à Montreux, de nouveau cette année, pour la 34e édition du Montreux Volley.
Alle anderen sind nicht besser als unsere Service. Das heisst, Kommunikation, es funktioniert mit C4, Pass vorne. Ja? Früher reden, Annahme, besser vorbereiten, dann gehen wir. Also.
Voilà, prenez place, soyez toutes et tous les bienvenus et n'hésitez pas à vous manifester, encouragez les joueuses. On souhaite une ambiance festive ici à Montreux. Merci à toutes et à tous d'être à nouveau présents cette année.
Need to get those simple things right. Kunzler was there. Pierre Kunzler. Good half block. Dilik. Fine shot. Yilmaz. Playing in national colours at full senior level for the first time herself, in spite of a wealth of experience playing at Fenerbahce. She's in her fourth spell at the club from Istanbul. In her third season of that fourth spell, she's won 2 Turkish championships, 2 Turkish Cups, 3 Turkish Super Cups, 2 Club World Championships and 1 Champions League title in her time, and also won the gold medal here, of course, in 2015. Several players who've managed to achieve that during their time.
Attaque 3 mètres tout en finesse de la numéro 12 de l'équipe de Turquie.
3 points the difference. There's Dilik with the serve. Now, no touch on that, so first change is going to be made. Livia Zaug making way for Chiara Petita. Kunzler didn't get the touch on it that she wanted. Pierre comes Comes across well, but it's another great chance for the Turkish team, which they take. Erkan with the kill. Suddenly accelerating away at the tail end of this first set, with Switzerland so competitive for much of it, and Tino Lipner decides to take their second time out.
Wir lassen uns verleiten. Das Tempo ist nicht schnell und dann sind wir locker Pumperalter ab. Ja? Das ist eigentlich das Zweite. Wenn wir einen gratis überspielen müssen, ihr wisst genau, es geht schnell. Das haben wir gemacht in der letzten Woche. Als Netz rennen. Das haben wir gemacht in Schöneberg. Die 4 Bälle. Genau das geht. Als Netz, stehen, Overload, ein Schritt. Ja, mit schnell reagieren Netz. Hallo!
Retour des joueuses sous vos applaudissements, mesdames, messieurs. Allez, Montreux, même si vous n'êtes pas très nombreux, on peut faire plus de bruit.
Foul serve.
Et Laura Künzler, la capitaine au service. Une tentative de service flottant qui sort.
Staffelbach comes on to play her first part in this match. Pierre. Oh, just kept in play. Pierre almost trod on Stock as she came across, but Turkey create the chance, but then encroach at the first line, and Erkan gifts a point to Switzerland.
Allez, la Suisse qui reviendra peut-être à voir sur ce point.
Good block through the middle. Lipner will be so pleased with the way that his team have managed to create a mini comeback here, but disappointed they didn't get more on the block there, though. Trying to double up.
Et les Turcs à 2 points du set désormais. Celle qui avait remporté le tournoi en 2015, je vous le rappelle.
Good deep serve, heavy touch. Pierre had a lot of work to do. Kalac. Yilmaz, great dig from Künzler. Stock, duck out well again. Dillick getting underneath it. Yilmaz, Yildirim. And that brings up set points. Good dipping serve, Künzler underneath it. Pierre keeps it shallow. First block was good. Stork, well, dug out, gets up again. Second time of asking. Stork makes the kill.
Et Maya Stork qui va tenter d'enchaîner au service.
There it is, first time of asking. Yildirim with the side out, and it is Turkey who take the opening set. 25 points to 20. Plenty of encouraging signs there for the host nation, Switzerland, but Turkey, who have a real mixture of experience and youthful exuberance in their squad, demonstrating that they also have the talent as well. They take it by 5 points. And it's Turkey then, a set to the good here in the opening match of the 34th Montreux Volley Masters. 25 points to 20. Turkey take the opener.
On est revenu à des dates plus standards cette année. Ce qui nous permet de nouveau d'accueillir la Thaïlande. Pour ceux qui se souviennent de la participation de la Thaïlande, ça risque d'être chaud. Et on peut très bien aussi être chaud pour l'équipe de Suisse, l'équipe nationale sur le terrain. Et elles sont opposées à l'équipe de Turquie qui avait remporté le tournoi en 2015, je vous le rappelle, donc elles ont fort à faire. Et pour l'instant, la Turquie mène 1-7-0. N'hésitez pas à soutenir votre équipe favorite. Et merci encore pour votre présence à Montreux. Cette année encore, c'est que le premier jour. Les finales sont prévues samedi, bien évidemment. Et retour des joueuses sur le terrain, mesdames, messieurs, on les applaudit bien fort. Merci pour elles.
Méline Pierret to get us underway in set 2. Thaug tries to put it deep, succeeded as well. Delic, cut shot from Erkan, went wide.
Allez, l'équipe de Suisse qui démarre bien ce set, 1-0 pour elle.
Did it catch the line? That was the question. Make no mistake with the riposte there. Yilmaz straight in with a firm kill.
La numéro 12, Gözde Yilmaz, 1m94.
No touch. Decision from the referee.
Allez, le coach suisse qui dit Weiter immédiatement. Beaucoup de fair play du côté de l'équipe de Suisse. 2-1. Et voilà la suivante, elle arrive dans la diagonale de partout.
Dillick. Yilmaz, that is some shot. And then her immediate concern is for her teammate, Dillick, the setter, who just looked as though she'd slipped on the way. Three points apiece, serve into the net. Deep serve, that return is no good. Seized upon by Mata at the net. The middle blocker managing to crash that one down. Dillick keeps it short. Snappy response. Volley.
Mesdames, messieurs, il faut soutenir l'équipe de Suisse. 4 partout. Elles sont dans le match pour l'instant, dans le set.
Off the top of the net. Scrambled for by Kunzler. And the block wins Turkey another point. First successful block, though, of set 2.
Il n'y a pas de pancarte encore cette année. Allez, le bas en haut.
Yilmaz makes it 2 from 2 from Turkey.
Allez, on se laisse pas abattre, mesdames, messieurs. Où sont les Suisses dans le public? Faut les soutenir, pas seulement quand ça va bien.
Well, that was a good chance, and well, it was a slightly surprised reaction from Yasmin Volley.
C'est bon, il a eu le réflexe nécessaire. Oula, on déroule des banderoles turques dans le public.
Goes to Yilmaz. Getting the touch. Zaug. Oh, good work from Sarioglu, but not such good work with the set. Slight miscommunication.
Allez, les Suisses qui reviennent à 1 point, 6 à 7.
And then the ace serve. Semih Erkan with a couple moments to forget. Maya Stock can't back it up, trying to one of the cute little ones just over the net. Oh, great block. Volley is there.
Allez, mesdames, messieurs, de bas en haut avec les bras sur le bloc et le pine block du DJ. Ah, il y a une pancarte là-bas.
Pierre. Stork. No touch on that on the way through. And Turkey zip out into a 3-point lead now. So with the score at 11-8, Switzerland take their first time out
Die
of
wirklich einfachen Service müssen wir auch, die
Set
Chance
two.
müssen wir haben. Da müssen wir mehr bewegen. Das Gleiche. Im Moment Präzision anpassen. Präzision, Präzision. C'est 4 Meter, 2 Meter, geil. Hop, schon präcis. Soutien können wir auch besser. Der Ball, den Livia ist, lockere Ball, den können wir haben. Das sind einfach viele Chancen, aber gegen so ein Team liegen. Gute Idee im Kurz, einfach hoch ansetzen. Aber hey, wenn sie wieder einen easy Service macht, dann muss perfekt kommen, dann gehen wir Tempo.
Messieurs, les supporters suisses dans le public, faites-vous entendre. Et est-ce que les Turcs, avec leur banderole, vont nous entendre? Est-ce qu'il y a des supporters turcs dans le public? Alors, ils n'ont que la banderole, apparemment. Mais bienvenue à eux. Malheureusement, on ne sait pas ce qui est écrit dessus. On espère que c'est respectueux, bien évidemment. Et l'arbitre veille au grain, il a vu
little
franchir
chat there from Erkan.
pas mort de la ligne de service, évidemment.
Turkey penalised.
Faute de position, en l'occurrence.
No. Not the greatest reception. Kunzler has to set it. Was there a touch on the way through? The answer is yes.
3 mètres de la joueuse suisse. Ça s'applaudit, mesdames, messieurs. Les attaques 3 mètres chez les femmes également. Il n'y a pas de raison.
A serve. Great comeback this from Switzerland. Back to within 2 now.
La numéro 6, Madeleine Matter.
Another great serve. Pressure on. Yilmaz just managed to keep it in play. Good chance this for Switzerland though. Half blocked. Kunzler trying to roll it in. Dillik gets back across to it. Yilmaz, terrific power on that spike. One of the rallies of the match so far. Dillik goes again. This one deflected back into play. Sarioglu's underneath it. Reverse set and then helped over by Kalac, but wide.
Pour cette égalisation suisse à 12 partout. Allez, ça s'applaudit Montreux. De la défense de part et d'autre. Un rallye comme on les aime. Et le bloc, cette fois c'est bien l'égalisation de l'équipe de Suisse à 12 partout. Allez, avec les pancartes pour ceux qui les ont, de bas en haut, voilà, ça commence. Bienvenue à eux.
Good power from Yilmaz, but
13e point.
Switzerland pick up the point.
Maher qui enchaîne au service. Mater, pardon. 13-12. Allez, 13 partout, rien n'est fait dans ce set.
Nice touch. Half blocked. Set again. Oh, outside arm. Wasn't going to give the power. Sarioglu That one touches the top of the net. Reaching for it, Kunzler couldn't deflect it upwards. Just kept alive, but no, not kept alive by Sarioglu. Thought she just reached it.
Immédiatement efficace. Rush qui fait une superbe passe 3 mètres et ça fait le point. 14 partout.
That put the pressure on, just avoids the stanchion in the ceiling, which would have automatically given the point to Turkey. Dilik, Yilmaz, terrific reach there from Deprati. Strock, miss hit, but it still lands in. It is all square.
Superbe passe arrière. Et ça se termine bien dans l'angle, dans la diagonale. 15 partout.
Play on, they say. There's the set, and thudded home by Maya Stock.
Eh oui, Montreux, on commence à vous entendre, ça fait plaisir. Et les joueuses également vous entendent.
Oh, great block. Brilliant play. 2-point advantage for Switzerland now. Yilmaz reaches. Enough on that. Zaug plays it back in to Kunzler. Dilik underneath it. Little bump set here from Kalaj. Shaking the head there from Gozda Yilmaz. Rose thought she'd got the touch into the right place, pushes it wide though. Just kept in play. Sarioglu calls for it. Diverted it perfectly back to Yildirim, but Yildirim just finds the net. And Switzerland now with a 3-point lead. It's a timeout taken for the first time in the match by Turkey.
Birazcık daha rahat karşılayabiliriz. Hep buralarımıza gelen toplarda açamıyoruz. İki atakta çok hata yapıyoruz. Hızlı oynamaya çalışıyoruz. Okey. Ama bu hata yapmamız gerektiği anlamına gelmiyor. Tamam, biraz daha hatayı azaltıyoruz. Haydi bakalım. Devam.
Malheureusement, je ne maîtrise pas cette langue, donc je ne sais pas vous dire ce qui a été dessus. Mais les supporters sont là. Et les supporters suisses, on les entend. On joue à domicile, hein, je vous le rappelle. Allez, quelle que soit votre équipe favorite, retour des joueuses sur le terrain. Merci de les encourager bien fort.
Dipping serve. This time the power from Yilmaz is enough. Break the cycle. Need some side out power now. Change to be made. Sees the introduction of Meryem Boz. Comes on for Ezgi Dilik. Oh, good block. And there was the tactics employed. Extra height on the block, on the reserve, and Boz makes the difference. And now an ace serve from Yilmaz. And we are all square. 19-16 becomes 19 all.
19 partout, allez, pour encourager les joueuses de l'équipe de Suisse et éventuellement les Turcs.
Just long from Yilmaz.
Et cette balle qui sort, allez, l'équipe de Suisse toujours devant, 20-19.
Changement pour la Turquie, la numéro 3, Kansour, qui repasse la numéro 12, Gözde Liman.
Has to just be helped over. Here's a good chance for Switzerland. Good touch, Salioglu was there. Hit the top of the net, not the block. And that means a fourth touch for Switzerland. Salioglu underneath that, but that's just turned wide. And Switzerland open the lead back up to 3. Timeout taken by Turkey.
Deuxième temps demandé par la Turquie à 19-22.
Off the net, every time, okay? Off the net, ready. Ready for quick. They're serving strong, Stay one step back, and you're too much inside, and we're doing this too much in the center. One step back, hide. Very good.
Giovanni Guidetti comes in to offer his advice. Strong flat serves being employed by Maya Stork. Good dig out. Osberg sets to that far side. There's the kill. And comes up. An apology there from Meryem Boz. Turkish team need some points on their own serve now. Yildirim has the ball in hand. Switzerland, no, it's just a series of side outs required. Osbey, Salioglu, Boz touches over. Great presence of mind and skill employed there. Showing all of her skill and wherewithal and awareness. Pressure on. That comes off the top of the net and goes wide. And it's now all square at 22 points apiece from 22-19. Timeout time, this time for Switzerland.
Allez, égalisation de l'équipe de Turquie. Et du coup, la Suisse qui demande son deuxième temps mort. C'est chaud ce deuxième set, 22 partout.
Abnahme auf passiv.
Alors pour,
Wir brauchen eine Abnahme. Wir spielen Mitte oder Rückraum oder Rückraum. Mir ist egal, welche. Eine von diesen drei. Okay? Aber Rückraum ist auf 1,5 Meter, nicht auf 4,5 Meter. Wir brauchen eine Annahme von dir. Das ist alles, was wir jetzt brauchen. Annahme.
Allez, on entend les bénévoles là qui écrit Hop Suisse. On les voit avec leur t-shirt orange. Faites de même dans le public. Où sont les supporters suisses? Faites-vous entendre. Et les supporters turcs?
Yildirim trying to put Turkey back in front in this set. Another good one. Kunzler underneath it. Set across Zaug. Touch on that. Ozbey sets. Half blocked. Ozbey will get another chance for Boz. Kept alive. Deprati puts it back into Sarioglu. Opposite number. Ozbey. This time. Zaug. Great block. Boz with the block. Switzerland dug themselves out of trouble on 3 occasions in that rally, but still couldn't find the finishing touches.
Et attention, l'équipe de Turquie qui repasse devant.
And they'll be so disappointed that they didn't get it from here. Livia Zaug rising, but Boz there with the block. Another good dipping serve. Fine spike from Kunzler. 23 points apiece. Ozbey. Boz. Here's the chance for Switzerland. Deprati. Sarioglu. Ozbey. Boz. That's going to be just long.
Malgré les cris de l'entraîneur suisse, la Turquie qui obtient sa première balle de 7.
So the first set point in set 2 goes the way of Turkey. Across the block. Kunzler saves the first set point.
Changement pour la Turquie, le numéro 9, Livia Zaug, remplace le numéro 16, Yasemin Volley.
Oh, it's going to be, brilliantly kept alive. Still, the ball very much in Switzerland's court. Ozbey. Boz tries to push it into the gap. Half hit through the block. Ozbey. Boz again. Extraordinary play from Turkey. Reception on serve wasn't of the quality that they would have expected, but they stayed in the point, and that proved vital. Great work here from Erkan. Dilik. No, they need the side out here. Switzerland, Kunzler, Sarioglu underneath it, Zieglik through the middle. Fine play. Really well wrapped up. Yildirim. Switzerland so close. But it's still Turkey who take the set. 26 points to 24 to move into 2-0 lead. Once again, so much for Switzerland to hold on to from their performance in that opening set. No disgrace so far in the scoreline for Switzerland, but they would dearly love to pick up a set now. Turkey a set away from picking up victory in this opening match of the Montreux Volley Masters 2019. What will these fans witness?
Et voilà la suivante, elle arrive dans la diagonale. Alors, avant le prochain match,
So the issue that Timo Lubner has now is to try and get his team to believe in themselves, believe that they can actually get one of these sets across the finish line. 2 aces to 1, they outserve Turkey, but Turkey still managing to outblock their Swiss rivals at present, and those are proving some very vital points indeed. Ball in the hands of Dillick to get us underway. Balloons that serve long. Pierre sets to the far side. The block is wide. Good block. Just a little lazy, the approach play there from Turkey, and a little obvious. Can't make it 3 points in a row though, as that one just strays long. Erkan. Good dig, Pierre sets for Stork. Dug out, Dillick with a long set there and yielded him with superb power to make it 2 apiece. Kunzler. Good angle on the spike. Dillick. Oh, that was not where the set was meant to go. It asked an awful lot. Yilmaz unable to direct it back in spite of the appeals here. 4 touches awarded against Switzerland there. Timo Lubner looking up at the screen, can't quite understand why. Heavy touch, easy put away. Kalaj across on it. Turkey open up. Couple of point lead here. Touches the ceiling.
Ça, on va pouvoir le voir de temps en temps.
A welcome point for Switzerland.
Touche le plafond est immédiatement considéré comme out. Et donc point pour la Suisse.
Just long.
Et oui, c'est un ace, mesdames, messieurs. Ça s'applaudit sur la ligne.
It's just in, catching the line from Shotrov, so an ace, 4 points apiece. Once again, Turkey just a bit predictable in attack there. Less so when Yilmaz brings out the heavy hitting, but she's wide. 3 points in a row for Switzerland. Shotrov can't keep that consistency though, and serve number 3 drifts long. And place it through the middle. Kalachi was on serve, watches, digs that one out well. Kept in play. Looked like a double touch, there's the block.
Alors un point turc. On va rien contester au niveau de l'arbitrage, on est fair play ici à Montreux. Et l'équipe de Turquie au service.
Kalachi again on serve, Pierre goes across. Net touch. Terrific power. Del Prati does well to dig that one up. And again. Huge point. Stork with the kill. Brilliant work from the libero as well. Thijs Del Prati. This time Del Prati can't keep it alive. A serve. This time Kunzler manages to dig out the serve, touched over. Good presence of mind from Stork.
Une superbe attaque 3 mètres de Stork pour l'équipe de Suisse qui égalise 8 partout. Allez mesdames, messieurs, les encourages, l'équipe de Suisse sur le terrain, l'équipe nationale.
Good angle. Del Prati was there. Kunzler tries to push it deep into court. Dillik on through the middle. Stork looked at Petita. And then she looked back. Fatma Yildirim. And that, not one of her best serves of the afternoon. Terrific power from Yilmaz. That was unstoppable.
Yilmaz, ça tombe de 1,94 m à 3 m et 19.
Yasmin Gouveli. Dips her serve into play. Pierre Stork half touched on the way through. Delic was there. Pierre again. Kunzler was having to contort herself backwards to get to it. Big bump set. Erkan, fine block.
Allez, Montreux. On lève les bras. On lève les bras. Regardez, il y a 3 joueurs là. 3 spectateurs avec le maillot de l'équipe de Suisse qui le font très bien. On prend exemple sur eux.
Touched over. Stork. Touched into the space and through the hands of Stork. So frustrated.
Bien sonné.
Switzerland square it up.
Allez, égalisation à 11 partout.
Kunzler can't back it up with a good serve. Pushed into space. Sesioglu helped over. Kunzler tries to keep it alive. Stork won't be able to actually spike that one. Delic through the middle. Great block. Standing up so well there, Gabi Shotrov.
Allez, regardez les 3 spectateurs là. Les bras de bas en haut tendus et le mind block du DJ et même les pancartes de l'année dernière. Fabuleux.
Too much on that. Sails over. Shotrov, who's had some moments. Stork, terrific power, blasted through the block. 2-point advantage to Switzerland. Lovely cut shot. Good power. And a good angle found as well. Not backed up, and as a consequence, Kalac succeeds in just finding the net. Great block. Terrific play. Stork will serve again here. And Switzerland once again putting themselves in a good position to try and win a set. Dillick. Not quite too much on that. Kunzler was all over at the back of the court. Stork with fantastic power again. Good angle. Just lands to Pierre. And the touch from Gaveli over the net means it's a 3-point advantage to Switzerland.
17-14. La joueuse turque qui a gêné la passeuse.
Excellent serve, and it's a 4-point lead. Surely now time for a timeout to be taken by Turkey. And there is the call.
Et voilà, le temps mort demandé pour ça du côté turc.
Açık gelen toplarda artık buraya kadar gelen toplarda o kadar çok jet oynamamız şart. Birazcık daha bombeli oynayabiliriz, tamam mı? Atakta birazcık daha risk alabilirsiniz blok dışına. O yine uzaktaki toplarda birazcık daha sen içeri doğru çok sopalarla sayı olmuş. Haydi. 1-2-3.
Allez, mesdames, messieurs, on est fair play, on soutient notre équipe ici à Montreux, même si l'équipe nationale joue et qu'évidemment on est derrière elle, on est respectueux et dans le public il y a également match. Je vois un drapeau chinois en face, il va y avoir l'équipe de Thaïlande qui va jouer un peu plus tard évidemment.
Serve dug out well. Pushed long. It's now 5 points advantage to Switzerland. Surely they should be able to see this home and pick up their first set of this tournament. Stork has been superb on serve. Half block, Kunzler set to the far side. That block is going to land just in. Oof. Could that be a turning point in this set? Timo Lübner looking on and just questioning why no one dug that one out. Left-handed serve from Osman. It's just been brought in to be involved in this play. Debrati not able to get the contact on that she wanted. Timeout taken by Switzerland. There's that 5-point leads now cut down to 3.
L'idée ist gut, c'est tout bien, mais jusqu'à un peu plus haut. Am Angriff um 4, du hast den Block, das ist ganz wichtig dort mit dem Tempo. Du musst mehr drehen oder hoch 5-6. Rückraum, beide Optionen parat. Wir brauchen eine Annahme, Prio ist Mitte und Rückraum, nur wenn es nicht anders geht als 4. Okay?
Avec la musique du DJ, on a les mind blocks pour le côté bloc et les boom shake de boom pour les côtés smash. On va préparer tout ça et on sera au point dans pas longtemps.
Dipping into Pierre now and Kunzler. Net touch. It's again from Turkey. At a crucial moment, Ozbey, Boz. Pierre. Double touch this time as she came across. Little argument about that. Couple of unforced errors in quick succession. Fatma Yildirim on serve. Kunzler. Too much on that. No touch. Half a chance there for Yildirim, and she misses it. Switzerland 4 sides out from taking set 3. Another good flat serve. Shot off. Everyone backed away.
Allez, c'est pas grave.
Changement pour la Turquie, le numéro 9, Belia Ismailou, à la place du numéro 16, Volley.
Vous le voyez, l'entraîneur turc qui effectue beaucoup de changements.
3 points the difference. Pierre. Just to Kunzler to just propel that, but then with Turkey, such a good chance there. Little glance around as Osmay can't believe that no one came in to get it. A serve, 2 points away.
Deuxième temps demandé par la Turquie à 18-23.
Allez, l'équipe de Suisse à 2 points du set, mesdames et messieurs.
Burada yine aynı şeyden yine açmıyoruz sağa sola. Haydi devam ettik haydi.
Allez, on clap, allez. Et voilà, Montreux. L'ambiance est déjà là dès le premier match. Je vous rappelle les pancartes à l'entrée, disponibles. N'hésitez pas, gratuit. On clappe avec le côté bloc, le côté smash. Allez, retour des joueurs sur le terrain, mesdames, messieurs. Et l'équipe de Suisse au service 23-18.
Marine Pierre. Serve out wide, put real pressure on. Pierre again. Just wide. Kunzler had the target to go for. Good work from Deprati earlier in the rally. Turkey hanging on by their fingernails.
Et la numéro 11, Ezgi Dilik au service.
Serve well dealt with. Pierre sets that far side where it's just helped on its way. Little bump there. That is wide. And now it is 5 set points to Switzerland.
Première balle de 7 pour l'équipe de Suisse.
Good dig out. Down the line. Deprati does well. Pierre. Little touch on the way through. Set again. Yilmaz.
Petite diagonale, mesdames, messieurs.
So they side out to save the first one. Another 4 to come for Switzerland.
Allez, deuxième balle de 7 pour l'équipe de Suisse.
Good dig. Pierre again. Was there a touch? No, is the answer. Kunzler remonstrates with the referee, but with no challenge system in place, it's going to stand. Hard to tell from that angle. Pierre. It's helped on its way. The touch over from Stork is good. The set has gone Switzerland's way.
Allez, on applaudit bien fort nos joueuses nationales.
Well, they threatened it in set 2, and actually this will give Switzerland genuine belief that they can win this match, because Turkey have looked undercooked. They've perhaps looked at their best when they've had their more experienced players out on court. However, they decided to come into this one with a relatively inexperienced team, thought they were good enough to take on the host nation, and at present it is looking as though, well, there's a potential upset on the cards. Switzerland back into it. It's 2-1 in Turkey's favour, but momentum currently very much with Switzerland.
On a tout ce qu'il faut ici avec des super DJ qui vont vous mettre de la musique afin de vous distraire. Des interviews prévues également dans la zone à droite du terrain ou à gauche selon le côté. Voilà, le terrain, on va dire du côté route et non pas du côté lac. Vous avez la zone d'interview à venir tout à l'heure.
So there are the statistics from the third set. Switzerland out-acing Turkey, out-blocking them, committing one more error, equal on the attack front, but certainly momentum surging in their favour. Ball in Pierre's hands, and she will get us underway in set number 4. Dilek just dropped over the net. Deprati flies in, but isn't able to quite divert it back to her own players, and so it's crashed away by Kalac. Just wide. Turkey with a good start.
Allez, retour des deux équipes sur le terrain et l'équipe de Suisse tout de suite un petit peu dans le dur à 0-2. 2-0 pour la Turquie.
First point of set number 4 for Switzerland. And Stock has had quite an influence on this match. High impact player. The top of the net, well dug out. Pierre is there. Stock, powerfully done. Dilic is underneath it and does well. Yilmaz, great block. Chodrov.
Regardez là, les trois supporters suisses avec leur maillot rouge, ils vous montrent. Ça commence à venir. Alors là, on ne peut pas le faire parce que c'est un block-out, mais ça va venir. 4-2 pour l'équipe de Turquie.
Good dig. Dilic sets and hit through the block successfully there by Erkan.
Allez, il va falloir soutenir l'équipe de Suisse, mesdames, messieurs. L'équipe de Turquie qui met 5-2. Attention.
Touch. Switzerland take the point. It's good.
Allez, côté smash sur le boom shake de boom. Et là, c'est un bloc turc en l'occurrence. Allez, il faut encourager les joueuses de Suisse. Où sont les hop suisses dans le public?
Erkan serve. Half back from Petita. Another good block. Petita waits here on this near side, but they don't come to her. They go instead to Shock. And that wasn't the right option on this occasion. 8-3 to Turkey. More the sort of scoreline that you expect in contests between these two.
Et vous pensez qu'on gagne les points comme ça. Ça marche pas. Bien choisi avec le pipe avant. Très bien. Mais la qualité des passes pour tout le monde de back row doit être agressif. Allez hop.
Forced through the middle. So Mata brings an end to that run. Petita. A serve. Erkan. Back across, and amends made by Yildirim on this occasion. Pressure put on this serve now, and Deprati can only just lob it back into play. Delic keeps it flat, reached for, and just brought home by Kalaj. Lots of power underneath that one. Block is good from Kunzler.
Allez, la Turquie au service. On peut soutenir toujours les joueuses de l'équipe de Suisse, il n'y a pas de raison. Allez, l'arbitre qui ne va évidemment pas changer d'avis. Ça discute un petit peu. On peut encourager l'équipe de Suisse, mesdames, messieurs, pour les soutenir dans ce passage un peu délicat. Allez, mesdames, messieurs, on les encourage. Allez, hop, Suisse.
Good dipping serve. Helped on its way, but wide from Pierrier. Good enough. Switzerland back to within 3. It's just long.
Allez, 4 points d'écart, 14-10 pour la Turquie.
Force through. Turkey just reclaim that edge. Well kept in play by Pieta. Force through. This time, no, it's not going to be Turkey keeping it alive because that's 4 touches.
Synonyme de points pour l'équipe de Suisse. Allez, mesdames, messieurs, si vous voulez voir un 5e set dans ce premier match, il faut soutenir l'équipe nationale.
A serve, Kunzler.
Et voilà, vos encouragements sont payants, mesdames, messieurs, vous le voyez. Les Suissesses qui répondent à vos encouragements.
She won't make it 2 from 2 though, that one drifts long.
Et bien sûr, il suffit que je dise ça. Allez, mesdames, messieurs, magnifique match en tout cas pour ce Montreux Volley Masters, match d'ouverture.
Well played. Shotrov.
La numéro 4, Gabi Shotrov, qui se retrouve au service directement derrière.
Yilmaz. Dillik. Has that landed in? The answer's yes. Deft touch, just to push it wide. So 2 of the most experienced players in this Turkish squad are now going to be called upon. Cansu Ojbe with 84 appearances now for her national team, joined by Meryem Boz, 121. However, Ojbe can make no difference from the service line. That one pushed wide and long.
Allez, un 13e point Helvète, un 14e même point Helvète. Elles reviennent à 3 points.
Big serve now from Maya Stork. Ojbe with the set for Boz. Got the angle, gets the point.
Meryem Boz dans la petite diagonale. 18-14.
Boz with a vital touch. Timeout to be taken by Switzerland. This one is now slipping away from them. One just wonders how much they will regret the 3-point lead they had at the end of set 2. That would have put them in a totally different position here. They'd be leading 2 sets to 1 and going into a break instead of staring now down the barrel of defeat against Turkey.
Wenn er vor ist, stippen. Viens voilà, on a une, tu le mets super agressif. Ok, je ne vais pas te tuer s'il est à 1 mètre, mais je vais te tuer s'il est à 9 mètres. Ok? Allez.
On vous a mis l'équipe nationale comme match d'ouverture. Faites leur honneur.
Foul serve from Erkan, who has been erratic from the service line, I think is the best way to describe it. Sarioglu, Ojbe, Boz just touches over. Flying through comes Deprati, and there's a touch on that.
Allez, attaque 3 mètres. On peut montrer le côté smash de droite à gauche sur ces attaques.
However, not 2 from 2. That serve a little wayward.
Allez, c'est bien. En tout cas, on entend bien les hops suisses dans le public, ça fait plaisir.
Touched over. Kalach. Boz. Berra. Brilliant down the line, and Stork once again injects the needed power.
Allez.
Changement pour la Suisse, la numéro 20, Olivia Bassner, pour la place du numéro 7, Véline Guéret.
Good dig. Chance again for Switzerland here. Kunstler tried to seal upon it, but it's the block from Boz and Kalach that is good.
Changement pour la Suisse, Véline Guéret reprend sa place. Changement pour la technique, la numéro 12 reprend sa place.
Voilà, attention. Encore un changement. Voilà, c'est fait. Allez, on les encourage, mesdames, messieurs. On ne laisse pas tomber notre équipe nationale.
Perea sets well. Once again, Stork comes up with the goods.
Allez, elle revient à 3 points. On ne sait jamais.
Fantastic angle. And Turkey edge closer to the winning line. 22 points to 18, they lead.
Allez, est-ce que vous voulez voir notre équipe nationale revenir?
Changement pour la Suisse, le numéro 13, Xenia Staffelbach. À la place du numéro 14, Laura Kunstler.
Half dug out. Yildirim. Yilmaz is there.
Et l'autre diagonale.
Side out needed here desperately by Switzerland. Great flat serve. Diparati is there. Forced down the front of the block by Shotrov. 3 points to difference.
Allez, mesdames, messieurs, si vous voulez voir un 5e set, c'est maintenant. Il faut les encourager. Elles sont à 3 points. Et Gabi Shotrov au service.
Shotrov serve. Dillick touched over. Shotrov tried to get underneath it with one hand. Can't get enough power behind it, and it's 4 match points.
Yilmaz au service.
Good block. Turkey seal it at the first time of asking. Yasmin Guveli. And after a far from convincing performance from Turkey, bronze medalists a year ago, they still have enough to come out on top against the hosts by 3-1. Plenty of promise shown by the Swiss. They certainly are a nation who are improving all the time. This tournament lends them the opportunity to play against some of the world's best and just see how they're measuring up. On today's performance, one has to say they are closing that gap on teams like Turkey. Okay, it's not a full-strength Turkish squad, but they still have to produce the goods when it matters, and Switzerland managed to push Turkey all the way. They were ahead in the first set before sliding away at the end of it. They were ahead in the second set, and they ceded that one by 26 points to 24, a set arguably that they should have won. They picked up the third 25-21 before Turkey dominated the final set, winning it 25 points to 20. And that means it is Turkey who pick up the first win of the Montreux Volley Masters 2019. The first win in Pool B. We'll have another game from Pool B a little later on. That'll feature Thailand and Italy. But next up, it's going to be Japan and China, our opening match from Pool A. Before we watch that, though, we're going to have the best of the match that we've just witnessed. Highlights coming up from this opening encounter between Switzerland and Turkey.
Le match Thaïlande-Italie, prévu à 21h15. Donc ces horaires, vous connaissez pour les habitués, en fonction des matchs en 5-7 éventuels, peuvent être éventuellement décalés. Voilà, je vais laisser un peu la place, je vois qu'il y a des interviews qui se font. Je vous donne rendez-vous à tout à l'heure, et avant le match, nous aurons une petite interview entre Dominique Choppa, qui est présente sur ce tournoi, et Aïda Chouk qui sera avec elle. Ça se passera derrière la zone, vers les statisticiens, vous le verrez, on vous fera signe tout à l'heure.